There's a new law in Quebec that citizens who live in Quebec, they need to follow their laws, not immigrant from other countries. Their culture trying to push that on children, and this had resulted in 150 school support staff in Quebec fired. After not removing their crosses, their turbans, kippahs, or hijabs, or other forms of head coverings, which which is a ban of religious symbols from teachers and principals and everyone who interact with students who are wearing that. Now remember, Canada is a country that no matter where you're from, yes, you can come and you can celebrate your culture, but you cannot enforce that and try to pressure that on others. And this just seems to be like the big problem, especially in Ontario. And Quebec seems to be doing a better job dealing with it first. Because no matter like what culture you celebrate, you cannot try to force that on others. Because you came to Canada to live here, but you have to follow the Charter of Rights and freedoms. But you must follow the laws, rules, and regulations, and whichever province or territory you live in. So if you live in British Columbia, you have to follow their laws. Alberta, their laws. Saskatchewan, their laws. Manitoba, their laws. Ontario, their laws. Yukon Territory, their laws. Northwest Territory, their laws. Nunavut, their laws. Quebec, their laws. New Brunswick, their laws. Nova Scotia, their laws. Prince Edward Island, their laws. Because every single province and territory, they have their differences. They still have the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, but they do have their differences. But this similar thing is that you must keep things at home. Now, if there's like a national holiday, like Canada Day, that is something that Canada is celebrated for because everyone who lives in Canada, proud to be Canadian. Whether you have a permanent residence card or citizenship, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and some others. Because Canada is made up of immigrants and the indigenous tribes. And every single community has the right to celebrate at home. Because not everyone celebrates Lunar New Year or Latino or Arabic. Their special day. But they are allowed to celebrate that at home. And any selective supermarkets like Chinese supermarkets, Korean supermarkets, Arabic supermarkets, and certain country background shops. They'll be celebrating their culture, and you can celebrate that there too. Regarding like the Muslims, they don't have enough Muslim mosques all across the country, and so the Muslims they can wear their head coverings and they can celebrate their religion there and at home. But they have no right to practice their right and enforce it. And Middle East people, especially if you like the woman, because they are like covered, and yeah, you can only see like their eyes. Because I was shopping at Korean supermarket and around, and a Middle East couple walked in and they were shopping, and I ran into them. And shocked to see the woman who she covered every single part of her body except you could only see her eyes. While the man you can only see his face. And here's the big mistake, the big problem, because there have been people who have been committing crimes that they would wear like ski masks that you can only see their face. We could be mistaking the Middle East people for someone who is like a shoplifter or a criminal, like a bank robber. And which actually lasts these people from these countries that were head covering the uh, culture is the thing, so they can take it off and like because because the weather's going to be hot and then it's going to be cold. But you decide to immigrate to Canada, so you need to follow Canada's laws. Not this is not Middle East or Central Asia. Whatever country you come from, the the rules and regulations and the laws over there, that stays over there. But if you're not trying to immigrate to another country, you need to understand and accustom to their laws. And this is just a big mistake. Because no matter what job background you have, if it's in Canada, yeah, you need to follow Canada's laws. And since this is in Quebec, follow Quebec's rules, regulations, and laws. And it's time for them to practice their religion at home and at their own churches that were built for them. Because this is Canada, not Middle East or Central Asia. And even Australia had to deal with this practices, especially what you eat regarding not eating meat products. Well, you came to Australia, follow Australian laws. The same thing happened over in Canada. So Follow the laws. This is just disgusting behavior from these people who would just need to keep their culture at home and at designated places, especially if they're since they're Hamas still saying death to Canada, death to USA, death to Israel. Because if you are insulting Canada, we don't want you. Go back and never return. And this is why there needs to be stricter laws regarding immigration